Hello viewers, in this video you'll learn how to set up and use Z shell, also known as ZSH, as your primary Linux shell. A Linux shell program is what you see when you open up your terminal. In most Linux distributions, Bash is the default shell program. You can check this by opening up your terminal and using the command echo $shell. You can see my OS comes with Bash as the default shell program. When compared to Bash, ZSH is a highly interactive and extensible shell. There are plenty of ZSH plugins that will help you become a Power CLI user. Let's get started. First, let's install Git. The Git is not a requirement for ZSH. It does come in handy when you install ZSH plugins. In case you are not familiar with Git, it is the most popular version control system available today. As a developer, Git is a must-have utility in your system. To install Git, use the command sudo apt-get install git. Next up is ZSH. To install ZSH, type sudo apt-get install ZSH. Okay. Now, to verify the installation, use the command zsh version. So you can see ZSH 5.8 has been installed. Now, we have installed ZSH. We'll have to set the ZSH as the default shell instead of Bash. To do this, run the command chsh -s space $which ZSH. Now we have configured ZSH to be the default shell program. For the changes to take effect, you'll have to log out and log in back again. After logging back in, when you open your terminal, you'll see a prompt like this. It means ZSH is set up correctly, but there is no configuration file. We'll skip configuring ZSH manually and use the Oh-My-Zh framework instead. So just go ahead and press Q. Then install Oh-My-Zh using the command So now Oh-My-Zh is successfully installed. To use the plugin, you'll have to enable it in the default configuration file zshrc, which is located in your home folder. The zshrc file is usually a hidden file in your home folder. Let's use the bundled Git plugin first. To do this, open the zshrc file in Nano Editor. tilde.zshrc. Okay. Now navigate to the part where there is a plugin section. Yeah. Okay. By default, Git is enabled, so you don't have to enable it manually. If for some reason you don't see this sign here, all you have to do is insert Git between the parentheses. Save, and once it's loaded, so what's the difference? The difference is when you type a Git command, let's say git cl and hit tab, you'll see all the commands starting with that letter. So for example, if I hit git ch and hit tab, you'll see all the Git commands listed. Another useful feature of this Git plugin is it actually displays what branch you are working on. But more on that later. Next, we'll be setting two very useful ZSH plugins that do not come pre-installed with Oh-My-Zh. First one is ZSH Auto Suggestions. As the name suggests, this plugin provides suggestions and completions for your commands based on your history. To install this plugin, clone the repository into your ZSH plugins folder. Then add the plugin into your ZSH file. Save and exit. You have to reload the ZSH file for the changes to take effect. Now, if I type, you can see the previous history picked up, and I can actually see the command as a suggestion. Likewise, okay. The next one is a plugin called Zsh Syntax Highlighting. This plugin helps highlight commands as we type them in, thereby helping us review the commands before we run them. It's particularly helpful in catching syntax errors. Installation for this plugin is pretty much the same as the previous plugin we just saw. All we have to do is clone the plugin into the ZSH plugin directory and add it to the ZSHRC file. Here. Save and exit and reload the configuration file again. You see, wick is not a command, but which is a command, so it automatically turns green when I type it. Fetch. Yep. So that's it. To summarize, we've installed Git, set up ZSH to be our default shell program, installed Oh-My-Zsh, and a few plugins to make our ZSH experience better. Thanks for watching.